Okay. First Spring Darlington race since 1999. We are starting on pole position, but thing is, the AI is like Charlotte in this game, where they start going slow, but they eventually pick up the pace. So, yeah. Let's see how long I will last before, inevitably, the AI starts being way faster than I will ever be. And we're going to take the green flag. And okay, not a bad start at all, not a bad start. We lost the lead immediately, but guess what, we lost one place. Usually we tend to lose a lot more. So yeah, I'm surprised. As now Stella goes up to third. We're about to catch up to Rachel. And we think better of making the overtake. However, we can set up the overtake at the exit of 2. And are we going to take the lead? The answer is going to be... The answer is going to be no, because we got Lewis at the exit of 4. In the meantime, there's Stella coming in. Okay. Setting up the pass, although we're a little bit further away than before. However, we do force the issue, and can we take the place? No, not again. As Cecily just barges in Stella. She's now up to third. And now we're gonna set up the overtake one more time. We actually make it stick this time, and it looks to be absolutely, finally. We're in the lead at Darlington, and now let's try and put a gap before the AI realizes what they're doing. But yeah, of course, last year in 2000, Darlington was the host of the All-Star Race, because that was the debut of SoCal. In the meantime, I'm already getting familiar with the Darlington walls. But yeah. Well, let me start my rambles by saying, yeah, I guess nobody was surprised when Steve O'Donnell announced that they basically confirmed that NASCAR will keep the playoffs. They will change them, but the thing is, the playoffs are here to stay. So, yeah, at this point. One can only hope that Corey Haim and Corey Zilish do not win the championship. And more people quit. But then again, Joe Logano didn't qualify for the Final Four, so maybe... Yeah. Although, I will say this, that if Denny Hamlin actually manages to win the championship, that would make for a pretty awkward post-championship banquet, because Hamlin has confirmed that he does not like the playoffs, but at the same time he's not an advocate for full season points. The guy just prefers the chase. And the fact that he won a championship in that way is probably going to be pretty awkward for himself. But also the fact that you know, his team is waging war against NASCAR. So yeah. I mean, it must have looked pretty awkward when Bubba Wallace went to Indianapolis. So imagine if the other guy, if the guy actually owns the team that Wallace raced for, wins the championship. But in the meantime, we're pulling away from Rachel, which is good. And we need every point that we can get, because next up is Louisiana. And only God knows what's going to happen there. In terms of ridiculous moments in gaming, Nintendo, or the Pokemon Company, has lost the lawsuit against Palworld, the patent lawsuit against Palworld, which, I'll be honest, no, it's, I'll be honest, I thought that Nintendo was actually going to win anyway, because Japan's copyright laws are notoriously fucked. But at the same time, yes, I did hear that Palworld was actually winning, but that was crack Jesus. But I've seen all the videos and articles that said that Palworld was actually going to win, so yeah, I guess I didn't not pay that much attention. I didn't oh fuck, what's the term? I didn't give them much consideration, because I was honestly convinced that Nintendo was actually going to win anyway. And now, considering that Palworld is actually going to live, there's only two scenarios that can actually happen. Either Nintendo actually, or the Pokemon Company, because I know somebody's gonna make that distinction. Either the Pokemon Company starts spending more money into their games, or two, they do absolutely nothing. Actually, the first point, especially since Palworld is going to get bankrolled by Sony, or two, they do absolutely fuck all and keep going as they've been doing, or the third route, where they're just waiting for Sony to completely fuck up and kill the game themselves. After all, remember, Concord was just last year, so I guess Nintendo isn't too worried about Palworld lasting all along, or even potentially actually challenging them, to which is impossible anyway, because I mean, not even mega corporations can actually match the amount of money that Pokemon makes every year, so yeah. I mean, Palworld will have to sell. Palworld will have to outsell them, which, let's be real, that's not happening. Palworld will have to outsell Pokemon to actually to give a message to Nintendo. But then again, also there's also the fact that Nintendo is notorious for being very geriatric in terms of a lot of things. So maybe that's not gonna be a problem at all, for them at least. But in the meantime, we are pulling away. Almost 3 seconds is the gap. So unless something goes wrong, we should have this race in the bag. And that would be win number 2 for us, and second win in a row. Oh, and of course, results, championship standings of the SSS after round 9. And yes, tomorrow means that we're going to race at Charlotte for the SSS. But yeah, in the meantime, in the meantime, 11 laps to go. Okay, nice and easy. There we go. I have no idea what that car is. Cannot be KC. Oh wait, I think that's Rod. I think that's Ricky Rod. I think I see a little bit of orange in that car, so I believe that's Ricky Rod.
We got just 10 more to go.
10 to go. In the meantime, we did a pretty horrible lap, but we lost only, what, 0.08 of a second from Rachel? So all is good right now. But yeah. To go. By the way, I'm having a lot of fun making TC USA. Yeah, that actually I have not much to say really. I really enjoy making TC USA actually. So yeah, and I believe that should be indeed Rod. Oh, right, I forgot to mention, but I changed the paint scheme of Zane's car from the one that Les Moore made for 3D paints to the one that I made for the series. I only changed the number from 94 to 0 because, yeah, I forgot that's actually not Ricky Rudd, that's Tammy Jo Kirk. But as I was saying, because I completely forgot that Casey Elliott was the thing, so yeah. And I decided to stick with the 0 because, yeah, why not? And also, yes, I'm sort of potentially thinking of expanding both Rock and Aaron, just like Fork in the Road did. But some cars would have to be cut off entirely from next year's roster, to which I already have plenty of potential options. But of course I won't say them because we're so super early in the season. I mean, one thing that I already said is that the call that Allison was retiring. The 46 is closing down, and Marianne will move to the 5. And that, shit, what was it again? What's the other thing that I said? I don't fucking remember. I genuinely don't remember. Anyway, in any case, 5 seconds is the gap between me and Rachel, and there's one left car, so we should have pretty much this one in the bag. And again, that's a good thing because next up is Louisiana, and I have no idea how that race is going to go. Okay. To go. Okay, now 2 to go at the line. And yeah, we pretty much have this race in the bag, so yeah. And I believe that's Matt Kenseth and Patty Moise. Pretty much Moise has gone nowhere after Daytona. And actually, I want to say that maybe Patty Moise is probably going to be another one that might be calling it a career soon enough. Of course, I want to, first and foremost, want to know how long Grace Speed will try and make a career. Because, actually, I know fairness, I don't even know what her age is. Sean Robinson should be already 40 by 2001. And I absolutely want to keep her for as long as possible. But I believe... But, yeah, I have no idea how old is Moise by 2001. But in the meantime... cross number 4, and we're going to win at Darlington.
You won! You know what? You drove a great race out there.
So, 2 in a row. Rachel should be taking second place. So yeah, and a while we finally have 2 wins to our name. And, brakes failure for Jen right at the last minute.
The race is over. Come on in.
Okay. Actually, another thing that I might do this year is potentially change Lady S paint scheme, but I don't know. But in the meantime, there we go. So, let's see the results. And we win. Rachel is second, Jen is third, Dan is leading fourth, Stella in fifth, Cecily is in sixth, Ami in seventh. I'm pretty sure that's like first top 10 for Ami. 8th is Sophia, 9th is Bryn, 10th is Jessica, so she's still... I believe she should still be in third. Faye is in 12th. Zane finishes 14th. Kasumi Takashi in 15th. Then we got the 2 Valerian cars of Nathan and Grant 16th and 17th. Then where is Lillian? 31st. And Temujika Kirk only lapped car, and Kenseth is the last of the lead lap cars. But yeah, with that said, let's check out the standings, shall we? And so we lead the championship, but now Sophia is now up to second, 117 points behind. Jessica drops down to third, 122. Cecily is in fourth. Jen is now in fifth. Lydia in sixth. Brent dropped to seventh. Stella in eighth. Jenny down to ninth, and Sean down to 10th. Faye is now at the edge of the top 10 and 11th. Actually, at the cusp of the top 10. Rachel is looks to be it's definitely the biggest winner. 9 positions gained with that second place. She's now in 18th. Temujika Kirk now leads last car, and she, as a junior, Sterling Marlin, Blaze Alexander, and Jerry Mayfield are the only drivers that still have 1 start. And as we said, biggest winner is Rachel. Biggest loser looks to be Kasumi Ajibayashi. Yes, it does. Let me check it out. Yes, it does. Kasumi, biggest loser. Kasumi Ajibayashi, biggest loser. 5 positions gained. She lost. Sorry. And now she's in 25th. But yeah. Now, as we stated, next race is going to be at Louisiana, if I believe. I do not have the calendar at the... Yeah, it's Louisiana, then we go to Texas World, then go to Bristol, and then we go to Martinsville. And then round 11 is the second road course of Road America, which is another race that I should be worried about. But yeah, tomorrow we will have the second highlighted race of the SSS at Charlotte. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen there. But from Darlington, that's going to be it. If you like this video, give it a like. If you see more content like this, hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you get the maximum drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This Alpha, signing out.